Hello again, pre-algebra peeps. This is Mr. Flannery here. Today we are on to lesson 2 of unit 3 in our curriculum. Today we're joined by Carrie the Capuchin monkey. He's here eating a date, a Middle Eastern. I don't know why I said a Middle Eastern fruit, although a date is a Middle Eastern fruit. Apparently, this monkey is in Mexico, Central America, and South America. I don't know. Capuchins are a cute little race of monkeys. Be that as it may, today we're talking about rational numbers. We're talking about fractions going from decimal form, fraction form, to decimal. We're also going to be talking about how to turn a decimal to a fraction. And we're going to learn a totally new skill, something you've never done before, turning a repeating decimal into a fraction, which is going to be amazing. Quick review, there are 4 main groups of numbers. There are also a group of numbers that are outside of this box called irrational numbers, or you could call them not rational numbers. But the most basic numbers you learn are natural numbers, the numbers 1 through infinity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are your counting numbers. Just bigger than that, they include all the natural numbers, but you add 0. Whole numbers include all the natural numbers plus 0. The next biggest group of numbers are called integers. We just did a whole unit on integers. And so these are all the whole numbers, 0 through infinity, plus all their opposites. So -1, -2, -3, and so on. All right, the next biggest group of numbers are called the rational numbers. Okay, they include all the integers, all the positive and negative whole numbers, plus all of the fractions, decimals, and percents, such as these wonderful things down here. We got decimals, we got integers, we got fractions, we got negative repeating decimals, we got mixed numbers, positive and negative. We got them all. Okay, terminating decimals, I kind of skipped that, but we talked about that last lesson. So first up, write each rational number as a fraction. Okay, so how do we convert a mixed number into a fraction, an improper fraction? Easy peasy. You take the amount of wholes times what the denominator is. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Leave the denominator alone. Okay. The reason why we do this is because when you multiply fractions, you want them improper. Multiplying a mixed number by something else is not good, not okay. Don't do it. All right, same thing over here. Whole numbers times fractions. It's better to make them fractions. So the way you turn a whole number to a fraction is just put it over 1. That's done. Easy peasy. Now, how do we turn a fraction to a decimal? The easiest way to do that is to say it properly. Everybody and their mother says 0.64. But the proper way to say this is 64. In what place does it end? The tenths hundredths place, 64 hundredths. 64 hundredths means 64 over 100, and then simply reduce it, right? They're both divisible by 4. Remember your place value. First decimal is tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. It's the inverse of the regular place value over here. If you forgot your place values, look them up. Look at this little chart. This takes you out to the 10 thousandths, but then you have 100 thousandths, millions, 10 millions, and so on and so on. Let bygones be bygones. We don't really deal with place values past 10 thousandths too much. Mixed numbers are no different. All right, so you take the whole number and plop it out in front. Then you take just the decimal part, put it on top, say the decimal, 675 in the thousandths place, and then look to reduce. When you're reducing, you're looking for the greatest common factor. All right, and if you can't find the greatest common factor, find a common factor and pull it out. I would divide by 5s until you can get down to where the smallest possible version that you get. All right, so here we have 84 in the hundredths place. I look at that and I see it's even, so I'm going to chop it in half. 42 in the 50th place, still evens. 21 in the 25th place. Okay. 21 is 7 times 3. 25 is 5 times 5. That's reduced. Mixed number 5, 875 in the thousandths place. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by 5. 200 on the bottom. All right, 875 divided by 5. Okay, 8 goes in